everyone. Today we have our another new episode on Global Talent Show, and we have our world famous speaker, Mr. Gholam Moshi. He was ambassador for Saudi Arabia, and right now he has uh, deep expertise on policy level, especially for artificial intelligence. And Mr. Gholam Moshi, how are you? And what's your thought about AI, specifically AI applications in Bangladesh?
Good evening. Uh, Alhamdulillah, I'm fine. I'm very happy that you invited me to join this session. Very interesting and viable session, I believe. Actually, you see, AI can dramatically reduce geography and socio-economic barrier between the various countries. And it has already proven that there are many beneficial or good side of the AI. Especially AI can be is already helping in education, in healthcare, in environment, and you name it. In every sphere, AI has already proven uh, to be effective method of sharing knowledge and bringing the world more closer together. And
Thank you.
another thing is this. For example, AI can also, make translation very easy for the people to understand. Previously, language was a big barrier, but now AI have made it easy, and people are coming to know each other more closely. And this is, good side of AI, no doubt.
Thank you. Basically, I understand you are discussing about the chatbot, what we are observing through our this uh, OpenAI model, through this chat GPTs, Grok, and all of the things. But interesting aspect is that AI, it's like a brain. AI can do anything. Uh, if you see drone, right? Drone is a also part of AI ecosystem. You can see robotics, humanoid robots. It's part of AI. Even if you see this uh, driverless car, it's AI. Even if you see this metro rail, right? Uh, Now it does not have a driver in Japan and other countries, so it's also part of AI. Our healthcare and our agriculture, everywhere we have uh, massive development of AI. And next thing is quantum computing. AI is something which will improve the effectiveness and efficiency. Quantum is something what we never think. So we will discuss on that particular area, and I just trying to make a framework. So how can artificial intelligence help identify and promote hidden talent globally, specifically from developing countries like Bangladesh in international talent competition? What's your thoughts? Our
Now, As
Bangladesh talent is
as I mentioned, AI can dramatically reduce geographic, geographic and socio-economic barrier to talent discovery. AI platform can analyze submission from million people across the world, like social reporting, uh, computer for art, vision, language, model for poetry, and literature. And now AI is also being used in arts and culture. So, it will bring the developing country, the people of the developing country like Bangladesh, more closer to international community and the developed society. And as you mentioned, like mobile phone. Now, mobile phone is also a part of AI, and with mobile phone now smartphone, even in Bangladesh, we have highest number of mobile phone users almost in the world. We have around 140 million mobile phone users in the country, and they're getting benefit out of AI with regard to weather, with regard to farming, with regard to agriculture, with regard to medical. So it is already in a driving stage. It's not that it is in the future. It is already in present among the people of Bangladesh. It is among the people of the developing world. So it is making great impact for improvement of human life and society. Of course, there are some negative aspects also. So long AI do not take over emotion, do not take over love, affection, and the human qualities, I think AI is perfect for the present world order. But there should be a limit that it should not touch the human emotion, the human love, affection, the in fact uh, should not interfere with tears of the eyes or the inner satisfaction of heart. Otherwise, it's for the practical and the materialistic benefit. AI should also always be welcome, no doubt, and it is already, as I mentioned, is beneficial to the people of the third world countries.
Thank you. As a long time country like Bangladesh, uh, we have cheap labor through our foreign workers, right? If as you are ambassador for Saudi Arabia and Middle East, and you have all of the contributions in Muslim countries and in Africa. So my next thought process, like, in what way can the global talent economy reshape cultural diplomacy? I think you apply this cultural diplomacy and international cooperation through talent show and creative platforms. What's your thought? How you apply this cultural diplomacy?
Actually, you see, it is already happening. It is already happening. A film writer from USA is communicating with the film director in India and communicating with film actor of Bangladesh or African countries and with the music of Japan or Korea and the lightning studio lighting of China. So it is no more that the culture or the art is confined to one single country or single place. It is now, interconnected with various countries together, and it is only possible with AI and the communication. So you have seen uh, there are many films nowadays are being prepared and produced, which shows the ocean, the the waves, the accidents, which are all AI generated to make the film more realistic. So, culturally, it has already there, and I think in the coming years, it will be more and more there. But one other thing, as you mentioned about the Middle East countries, our workers are mostly unskilled or semi-skilled. But with the introduction of fourth industrial revolution, robotics and AI is replacing a lot of their jobs, which is a matter of concern. But we have to accept it. We cannot stop or we cannot create barrier of the robotics and the artificial intelligence. Yes, they are taking away our jobs, no doubt about it. So what with the people we will have to do is the country like third world country, we have to go for upskilling of our workers so that they can still have their jobs in a better position, which AI or robotics is still far away to replace them. For example, nowadays I have seen the airports of Middle East countries are being cleaned by the robotics. The food are served in the restaurant by robotics. But once it was there that all the cleaners and the servicemen in the restaurants used to be human beings. But anyway, we have to accept it. Uh, this, but we have to find out some ways and means so it does not becomes a burden for the common people who used to have or who used to work in these simple odd jobs. So I think that is a matter need to be addressed.
Thank you. Uh, my next question for you for data analytics. How can AI driven data analytics ensure fairness, transparency, diversity in judging and selecting talent in global competitions, as well as uh, how
How AI
like
data analysis.
Bangladesh government do data monetization with their 171 million people? This is asset for us. So, what's your thought about data monetizations and these?
Actually, you can see there is a huge scope for data monetization in third world countries, especially a populated country like Bangladesh. They can detect like national bias, racial bias, identify inconsistence, then scoring, hybrid model judging, human emotional impact, cultural authenticity. They can, can address to this situation. And Bangladesh with 180 million people, definitely there is a big market for data centers, and it will improve with a proper strategy in place, proper investment, because a data center nowadays is coming up in a big way in South Asia, especially in India. But Bangladesh could be a part of it because two important factors for the data center. One is the water, and another is you know, the proper space with uh, power supply. I think if Bangladesh can ensure, which where water is of no issue at all, but power is an issue, if we can combine these together, I'm sure there is a huge prospect for data centers in Bangladesh, and there will be huge user of this data center. So it can be monetized and it could be beneficial very soon. I give you a small example like money transaction, like mobile money transaction. 10 years back, nobody could even thought about it. Now, billions of dollars are transacted every day internally in Bangladesh by mobile transfer, and it is part of AI. So, it can generate a lot of beneficial and activities for the people of Bangladesh, and it will be useful and will be welfare for the people of Bangladesh. So, I think investment should come in data center in Bangladesh, which is a big market, a big user, and will be, useful for the investor as well as welfare of the country.
Yeah, thank you. When you discuss that Bangladesh has a huge opportunity to contribute through this data center, what about policy? India go for new policy for AI, for intelligent infrastructure, right? All of the infrastructure, as you are a consultant for these largest projects, now it's intelligent. So, what is happening specifically in the policy level? Or if we do not have good policy, do you want to promote these AI advocacies and the new policy and so on, which is relevant? for global trade and commerce.
You have touched a very important point. Whatever you want to do or introduce something new to a country, there should be a policy and firm support from the government, which India has done very nicely and properly. And the Prime Minister himself is committed towards the AI policy. So, very encouraging. Bangladesh is yet to see those commitment, those conviction by the uh, we had interim government during last 18 months led by Professor Yunus. I think he he could have done a lot in this regard. Now the elected government is in place. I'm sure nowadays Bangladesh cannot remain isolated. Today or tomorrow they have to go for massive change in the policy, welcoming the AI, because it's something like AI is like a storm. It's going to come in such a big way that you cannot you create a barrier. You cannot create barrier. You see, our government 15 years back tried to create uh, YouTube contents in a various way, but finally they could not. They wanted to control the international voice telecommunication, but now they cannot. Now, once we had to pay 50 cents per minute for telecom call, but now it is a free with the various software and AI support. We can have a free call. Any Bangladeshi can make free calls to any part of the world using various technology. So I think Bangladesh government will definitely will have to welcome this AI policy, and I will try my best to see that our government uh, get to business for AI and the data center as soon as possible, inshallah.
Excellent. My next question's about uh, international talents. So, can international talent show become a new form of soft diplomacy that strengthen relationship between countries through culture, creativity, and innovations? Uh, when you discuss about this global talent and artificial intelligence, let's say India or UAE or Singapore, they are bringing all of the innovations, they are bringing all of the talent, and they are bringing all of the things. Do you believe we can bring all of the talent from abroad and we can make real progressions for developing smart city, smart community, and smart citizen?
You see, the traditional diplomacy, used to be, which involved treaties, trade agreements, political dialogue. But culture builds emotional connection. So, nowadays, country becomes more close to each other. So, cultural, education, technology, cooperation, and collaboration, because that is more solid. When a country to country develop the relationship or diplomacy based on culture or education or technology, it is more solid and it's a long term relationship. So like sports, nowadays sports is also a, plays a big role in diplomacy. International sports, global music festival also makes big impact to bring countries closer to each other. So I think the traditional diplomacy will be there, but I think they have to go for back seat. Now the front seat, the young talents with their technology will come forward in building ties through education, through culture, from arts, from sports. That will bring people to people cooperation and connection more solid. then country to country relationship through foreign ministries. Now, I think people to people relationship will be based on culture, education, sports, music. That will bring more closure. You can take Bangladesh and India relationship. We have seen in the traditional, we have some problems, like water problems and border issue. But people are more closure because of medical facilities. We are coming to each other, like music, like films, like TV series. That made our people to ordinary people to people culture more closure and more, softened stand to each other. So, those major issues like before water or border issues, no more for the people of these two countries. Now, people to people relationship is more solid and more, you know, closer to each other through literature, culture, films, music, sports. And that is how it's going to take place. And that is the platform is the technology, which is AI. So, AI is, and the technology is playing a great role in today's diplomacy, no doubt about it.
Excellent. Uh, my last question for you, like, uh, building ecosystem is the most valuable things for AI. Definitely, our World Talent Economic Forum working for developing intelligent ecosystem, and your wisdom always valuable for global talent, for the future communities. Uh, so for that particular issues, how might AI platform connect talent individuals with global opportunities in educations, in entrepreneurships, and through this innovative ecosystem? What's your thought?
Now, you see, AI is already, is playing a great role, bringing people to people coming together. They can build a global opportunity network, no doubt. Then they can do the profiles of the skill, mentorship matching, scholarship matching, investment opportunities, collaborative suggestion. AI could recommend opportunities such as education, like global universities, arts academies. For entrepreneurship, they can do startup incubators, venture capital, creative studios, film production, global music label. You know, they can play a big role for bringing people to people closure and play an important role to bring the connecting to the opportunities in various fields.
Mhm. Excellent. So, what your advice for South Asia? How we can work for AI governance, for global peace, for global good? What's your ideology? What's your philosophy and advice?
Actually, you see, I think we should go in more collaboration with international players in AI, in education, in medicine, and entrepreneurship, and also opportunities to find jobs at home and abroad. And so I think we need foreign partners to help us to develop and build such structure, such platform, which will bring or help the youth of the country to become a good entrepreneur, to become a good skilled worker, to become in fact, a good human being. Because already, you know, uh, you have there are many good things which AI can project and bring to the good things to the minds of the youth, uh, including universities, for example, universities, then scholarships, visas, fellowship ticket. You see, it can bring together a platform where the talent are being hunted, identified, and could be placed in the right place. Because we in Bangladesh we have seen a lot of talent people, but because of lack of platform, right platform, supported by international, you know, organization or universities or companies, they are get lost or diluted. We have a lot of extreme good talents, but they need a platform to perform, to, to show their talents, to exploit their talents, to be to give good to the world. But these talents need to be identified, should be sponsored, should be nurtured, and placed in the right place. I mean, the right person in the right position. And this international cooperation and collaboration can play a big role in this regard.
Excellent. That is the things we are doing through our World Talent Economic Forum, and we develop our advisory board for Bangladesh. Uh, you are part of this ecosystem, and we are inviting government agencies like central bank or the different corporations and financial institution as well as university who can contribute for the talent. And definitely with your valuable contributions, we can build up next generation's AI ecosystem, and definitely we can solve many complex problems, and your contribution is valuable for us. I request all of our audience, please share our content because this is very valuable, because many of my western world largest corporation, example from Silicon Valleys and everyone, they want to know about Bangladesh, they want to know about the present inside story and so on. So Mr. Golam Moshi is someone who has expertise and who is contributing for Bangladesh, specifically with this AI policy and innovations and so on. So, Mr. Golam Moshi, what's your closing remarks for today's session?
Thank you very much for inviting me. Actually, uh, AI, the international organization and institution and universities can play a big role for development of these third world countries to solve their various problems, be in food, be in agriculture, be in education, be in medical, be in health, be in fact, to be having a real peaceful world. I think AI and technology can play a great role. And we need this platform from our foreign collaborator who are already involved in this sort of platform to help us. This will make the world a peaceful place to live in and a good place for the people to have their good life. Let us work together and uh, be uh, together to solve various problems. Whether, again, I'm telling, whether it's education, whether it's medical, whether it's employment, whether it is environment. There are complex of problems, but we can overcome all these problems if we collaborate and cooperate each other in solving those issues. These are not impossible. These are very much possible and doable. We need the right partners, right leadership, and right teachers and the right guidance. Sure, uh, we, they can play a great role to bring peace to the third world countries and to the world. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Here is the future that a lot of young people and talented people there in Bangladesh. And if we have right kind of policymaker like you, like kind of leaders and politician like you, then our country can go for real innovations. our youth can create more opportunities, and we can build up our next generation. So hopefully, with your leadership, with your innovations, with your dynamics, activities, and so on, Bangladesh can bring more progress, and Bangladesh can develop this intellectual platforms, and through this way, we can create a great brand image for Bangladesh. So that is our hope, and hopefully you can contribute more through our uh, global diaspora. Thank you, Mr. Ghulam Moshi. I request all of our audience, and we already promoting this show through Pod TV USA, through Pacific Rhyme Business Council, through Good News, through B Lab, and all of the innovative platforms. So hopefully our audience will listen to this podcast, and our audience can bring more good solutions, more good investment, more good knowledge-oriented ecosystem for us. Thank you, and thank you. Bye bye, and take care. And assalamu alaikum.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you.